sweet for me until I stumbled off the river and fell in. The snake's back on his feet, walking down the street. He's coming for you, but baby, I'm coming too. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love.
Hello, everybody. It is June 9th, 2025. That's 6/9/2025. I am Drew.
I'm Tara.
And this is America's #1 sibling, Chicago-based sports and entertainment, Butthole Buffoonery 69, celebrating wettest podcast east of, west of the Mississippi River. We are the hottest hot mom pod walk in the business. We are MELLONfights.
MELLONfights.
MELLON fights. MELLONfights at gmail.com. Email us. Questions, quandaries, concerns, recipes.
Would love a recipe.
I'm here to bake. Send me some baking recipes. But this is our episode 164. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Does that sound right, Tara?
Sounds very right.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let me check.
Last week is 163.
Yeah, this is episode 164. And we are on our countdown to 169 right here today on 6/9 of 2025. 6/9, Tara.
It's such a good number.
We got a 6/9 list this week. We got a 69 list. Our top 5 things that we could beat 69 of. I'm excited to see what this is because mine is very strange.
Yeah.
Tara sent me a text about an hour ago. Like, I don't know. I don't know why she always just has to send those to me because guess what? I don't know either. I just use my cool guy brain and I come up with fun stuff.
All right.
It ain't none of it's a big deal. None of it's that serious.
I just take things way too serious. I need to do it right.
You do? Doesn't seem like it. Some of these lists you come up with,
I overthink.
it's like, did she even try?
Yeah, I overthink. That's the problem.
What do you think, Tara? I've decided I'm just gonna become the bad boy
Of podcasting.
Of podcasting. What do you think? Do I look like I'm the bad boy of podcasting?
Yeah.
Like I come in and I fuck shit up,
You're like the 80s.
smoke cigarettes. I need a toothpick.
You're the 80s.
I'm not gonna get one. I don't want to get it.
You're the 80s bully of podcasts.
I'm
The 80s cool
Am
guy.
I? Is that what
the
it
80s
is?
cool guy. Sorry, not bully. I'm just thinking of you.
I'm a punk rocker. I'm the punk rocker of podcasting. This is Tara. Our podcast. You know, Tara. We have like 5 listeners. You know how punk rock that is?
That we keep doing.
We're 164 episodes deep, and we still only have like 9 or 10 listeners.
Yeah, that is
and
punk rock.
Most of them are mom.
Yeah.
Most of them are two of the downloads each week are mom and me. You don't listen. How punk rock are we?
I listen.
We do 164 episodes with no listeners. Punk rock podcast, baby.
That's punk rock. We do it for the love of the game. We do it for the love.
That's not punk rock, though.
We do it for ourselves.
I don't think they say things like that. That's lame.
We do it for ourselves. We do it
because we fucking can, Tara.
because we
That's
can.
punk rock. We do it because we have to, because it's in our fucking nuts. Tara, you got big old
I got
podcast nuts
huge
on you.
podcast nuts that I sit on sometimes and it hurts.
How's that feel?
Oh, it feels good.
It don't feel good.
Well, the podcast.
That ain't the noise you make. That ain't the sitting on your
I'm
nuts
punk
noise.
rock. I like
promise you that.
pain. I'm punk rock.
Oh, you like pain?
I am
You're right. That is punk rock. You like a girl to come in and just step on with her high heels.
Step on
their
my podcast nuts.
Dang. Mm-hmm. We're the #1 nut stepping podcast in the business. Is that going at the beginning? It just might.
I don't think it's long enough. So
right
we
after
probably
hot
do.
mom walking. What's that?
I said I don't think it's long enough, so we probably do need it to be in there.
Here's the thing, Tara. I hope these hot moms are listening. They got to start listening because I feel like we connect with the hot moms.
We do too.
By the way, hot moms, people trying to steal. I've been seeing these people. People have been wearing the vests now. You know, the ruck vest that I like to wear. And they're saying, I'm on my hot mom walk. I'm like, whoa. Why aren't you listening to MELLONfights then?
Exactly.
Why don't you got MELLONfights up in your ear?
Also, because you
We've been talking
started
hot moms
the
for months.
trend, basically.
I didn't start that.
Basically.
No, I didn't. I'm not. That's not my claim. My claim is why aren't you listening to Melon Fights? Because we are a hot. Don't be out here saying you're a hot mom if you're not listening to our pods.
Right, because we're the number one Hot Mom Walk podcast.
We are the. Well, we're definitely the punk rock podcast.
We are.
We're the number one. I'm not saying we're the number one podcast about punk rock because we don't talk about punk rock at all. But we are the punk rockers of podcasts because we don't. Next thing you know, I'll be doing this. I'll do this on a yard for nobody.
Yeah.
Police come, I ain't getting off the porch.
No, we're not moving.
I ain't getting off the porch. I'll spit in your face and then keep on podding.
Why wouldn't we?
That's what punk rockers do.
Exactly.
People say I'm the Sid Vicious of punk rock or of podding. People say I'm the Sid Vicious of podding. What do they say? Who are you?
They call me the Blink 182 of potting.
So punk.
Super
so punk. That's called pop punk.
I know. I was just making a joke.
You are more pop punk than I would say.
I don't know.
Tara, you are the pop punk of podcasting. I'm just the straight up punk rocker of podcasting.
Exactly.
We'll go with that.
I'm wearing a freaking Pride shirt today. I don't know how. That's pop punk.
Yeah, that's very pop punk.
And
you're the type of punk rocker like I'm queer, and then 2 weeks later they're not queer anymore.
Probably.
That's what you got going
I'm
on.
the JoJo Siwa of podcasting.
She can still be queer and have sex with a man.
No, but people are like, she's going.
People are all over it.
She's
though.
going
really
all.
funny.
She's going alt right.
Is she really?
Probably not, but they're saying that she's doing like traditional. She's going like way traditional, and I'm like, well,
she's a twat. She's never been. I don't understand why anyone's ever paid attention to her.
No kidding.
Like, stop feeding these people that are talentless turds. Stop feeding their egos, because then I got to see them, and then when they make the obvious turn to turd, I got to see that too. Guess what? They were never cool. Stop it. Next thing you know, who knows what we'll be hearing about the Costco boys. None of these people are punk rock like us,
No.
Tara. They have millions of followers. We have 9.
We have 9 followers.
And one of them is our mom.
One of them.
And the other ones are probably like, it's probably like Spotify listening to make sure we're not saying like the N-word and stuff, so they can't keep it out there. You know, that sort of thing, or we're threatening to murder people. Actually, I don't know what they would take it down for, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Louder, please.
Yeah, I don't know either.
No mumbling today.
I'm not mumbling.
Yeah, I can't hear you at all because you're not talking with gusto and flavor. Tara, I'd like you to be I sound pretty fucking excited to be here.
I'm super excited to be here.
I hear it there. I heard it there.
I'm excited.
Tara, it's Pride
It's Pride
week.
Month. We didn't mention
month.
it.
You're right. It's a full month.
We didn't mention it last week, and I was like, oh my God, us idiots. So I'm going to dress in Pride stuff. I have on glitter.
I mean, to be fair, I look like I'm going to a Pride event as well. This could be seen at a Pride event.
I have glitter freckles on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I look
pretty
freaking
cool.
awesome.
But I'd like to hear the voice match
All
that
right.
style.
I got you.
I'd like to hear the voice match that steez. Tara, what did you have going on all weekend? You do anything good this weekend?
No, I worked. I worked a lot. I worked a 13-and-a-half-hour shift on Friday.
Hold on.
And then I worked like a 8.5-hour shift on Saturday. So
Okay.
didn't have a great weekend. It was a weird week. I'm going to be honest. I was trying to think of a wet moment, and it really didn't have any wet moments.
No wet moments.
Well, I will say yesterday was a wet moment. Trin and I went and watched the basketball game together. We made
Where?
at Mom and Dad's house. He made broccoli surprise. It was delicious.
So you started broccoli week without me?
Oh, that's right.
Tara, we're supposed to be doing a broccoli week.
I know,
coming
but
up.
I don't.
If you would have told me, we could have started broccoli
I don't
week.
want
I haven't
to.
had
I
any
don't
broccoli
want to
yesterday
do
or
broccoli
today.
week. I just had broccoli
Tara,
surprise.
Tara, why not do a broccoli week and just kind of see?
Don't like broccoli. And broccoli
Tara, that's
surprise,
the point. You don't
it's
have
fine.
to. That's the beauty of it. You gotta. Sometimes you gotta do things you don't like in life,
Ugh.
and one of them is eat broccoli.
Ugh. But we had broccoli surprise, and Trim was like, "Hey, do you want one of my double zeros, Heineken double zeros?" And I'm like, "No, I'm okay." And he goes, it's a really great pairing. It really tastes good together.
That and broccoli surprise.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? Sure. When in Rome. So then I did it, and guess what? He wasn't lying. That was a freaking delicious pairing.
So you're drinking 0 Heineken
Heineken 00
with broccoli.
with broccoli surprise.
What were your farts smelling like in your burps?
They weren't bad because there wasn't a ton of broccoli in it. There was, for 2 pounds of hamburger, there was probably like 1 bushel of broccoli. So
That's
it wasn't
fine.
a lot.
That's more than enough broccoli to make you stink fart.
I didn't stink fart.
Okay.
But it was good. It was so funny. Trim was loving the broccoli surprise. I think he went back for maybe 3 or 4 helpings.
So that was your wet moment, is watching hoops
Mm-hmm.
and eating broccoli.
And drinking 00 with it. It wasn't
And drinking
just
double
broccoli.
Heineken
It was
Zeros.
broccoli surprise.
But it was broccoli.
Just a little bit. The rest was meat.
Tara, if there's a bunch of stuff on the plate and some of it's broccoli, I ate broccoli.
Okay, then yeah, I ate broccoli.
I ate broccoli.
The way this was made, I could eat broccoli like that every day, I think.
I make pretty good broccoli.
Like charred and...
little olive oil, a little salt, a little pepper,
Yeah.
garlic, shake it up. Pop it in your mouth.
Do you char it?
No, I just steam it.
See, the steam does not work for me. It just...
Grow up.
I know.
Grow the fuck up and eat some broccoli.
I know. But I definitely had a dry as all a get out moment this week.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
I got a blood clot in my leg.
Oh, shit. You did?
Yeah.
I heard about this.
I got a blood clot and I have to be on blood thinners for
The summer,
the
basically.
summer. And I go off them hopefully 2 days before my 40th birthday.
Oh, yeah, you got to be able to... Tara, you're going to get so effed up on your birthday if you haven't had any drinks for 3 months.
I mean, I don't even know what I'm going to do for my birthday now, because what if they're like, sorry, you can't drink?
Well, you just pick something that's not a drinky thing, and then you can drink at it if you want to.
I was just like, you gotta
For
be
instance.
shitting me.
It's 40. It's not that exciting.
Well, it is kind of exciting. I never do anything for my birthdays. And
You really don't.
40's a big one. And
I kept 40 pretty chill. I just had people over.
yeah. And I was like, this year I was like thinking, I'm going to go big. I'm going to do, maybe not huge, but do something, like plan something. And then the world said, you know what, Tara, we hate you and you're not going to have a
I
fun
think the
summer.
world said, hey, Tara, why don't you get the fittest you ever got before your 40th birthday? So when 40 hits, people be like, who the fuck this? Because think about it. You're not going to drink any booze all summer. That's just empty calories galore. No booze all summer. That gives you the chance to crush broccoli and drink Heine Z's. I think it's a blessing. I think you're going to get cut.
I don't know about that. I got to stop eating treats. So...
But yeah, like, think about that, though. It's like one thing's automatically kicked out of you. You can't drink.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, might as well kick some sweets out, too.
Yeah.
But now if you have a little sweet here and there, you're also not drinking empty alcohol calories during the week either.
Yeah, and I never really,
I'm right.
I never really drank a ton, but I will say in the summer,
You drink more than you think you do.
no, I don't. I will say in the summer, I do drink more because it's like patio season. You just got to find a patio, go sit outside, drink a couple coldies. I don't get to do that this year. I have to be sober, and we'll see. I might love it. I might not want to drink on my 40th birthday.
I didn't drink a bunch last summer.
You got fit last summer.
Yeah. And I'll get fit again this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it going. Keep it rolling. Keep it flowing. Keep it rolling. Bowling. I love bowling. We should go bowling for your birthday.
You know what? I decided because
Tara doesn't like
I
bowling.
do not like bowling.
My wet moment do I have any wet moments from
Yeah.
my wet moment was I celebrated a 40th birthday party with an old listener. I don't know. She don't listen no more. She's too busy. She was basically listening when she had her kid. She had time on her hands. Now she had either was like giving this kid walks. Now she's got to keep her eyes on the kid and then go to work.
Yeah.
So, but Olsen did have her 40th this week. We just did a little small town pub crawl.
How was it?
It was fine. Lamont. I kept saying Lombard. I don't know why, but she
Oh.
lives in Lamont. I knew that. Lamont. It was cool. We went to like 5 or 6 bars. I think 5 bars. It was fun. We had a good time. Like we went to a brewery, not overpriced. We went to a dive bar that was actually a dive bar where like beers were like not like you actually got like a $4 beer.
Nice.
Had some pizza that I didn't love, but I didn't care. I wasn't too worried about the pizza because I had fries at the previous bar. But so that was my wet moment week. I don't know if I had a dry moment. I also made cookies. I made these cookies, Tara, double. Well, I made chocolate sugar cookies, right. And instead of putting chocolate chips in, I pre-made this chocolate crumble. like from this milk bar.
Yep, that you were telling us
Milk
about
bar
last week.
person.
Yep.
From that cookbook. So that instead of chocolate chip cookies, I mixed that in. It's like a salty crumble. They were delicious.
And it was in a chocolate sugar cookie?
Chocolate sugar cookie, yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had a chocolate sugar cookie. That sounds delicious.
It is delicious. It is delicious. It was delish. I was really happy, and it was real salty because that crumble is salty. It was good stuff. So that was my other wet moment. So my dry moment, I don't know if I have a dry moment.
I'm glad you didn't because I had enough dryness for the both of us.
Dry, yeah. I'm trying to think. There's got to be a dry moment for my week. I'll think about it. I'll see if I got it by the end.
Okay.
If I have a dry moment for the week. But yeah, you said your wet one was watching the game with Trini and Broccoli. Let's talk NBA hoops. We'll talk a little bit of hoops here quick. A little sports action. NBA finals are underway. Since our last pod, the NBA finals have started. Game 1 was a treat.
Was a treat.
The Indiana Pacers cannot die, and at the end of games, you have to be careful. And they come back from like 17 down. I think it was their deepest they were down. And they end up Halliburton hits a game winner basically at the buzzer. I wish when there's 0.3 left, just let that bitch run out. Let us get a buzzer beater. Ain't nobody scoring on a 0.3.
No.
In the other direction. So yeah, that was game 1. And then last night, OKC kind of was dominating most of the game. They just couldn't close them out. And then last night they just dominated the whole game. And now they're up. Now it's tied 1-1. OKC, I think, definitely looks like the better team.
Yeah.
But I think that the Pacers could probably steal another game or two. It could go 7. I said in 5. It's probably looking more like 6 or 7 now, though.
Yeah. Yesterday's game was not great. Halliburton had a terrible game.
He didn't have a good first game until the end of the game.
I just yawned.
He was bad in the first game until the end.
Yeah, so he needs to get it going.
Yeah,
and
he does.
I don't know. I think it's...
What are your big takeaways from the first 2 games so far?
Pretty much yours. Like, I will say, the Pacers, that you don't ever feel comfortable with a lead unless there's like a minute left, and then you're like, okay.
I did last night. It just felt like they weren't clicking.
They looked all bajiggity.
It felt like when they would make their little runs, OKC would make really good defensive plays and come back, and they just looked like they wanted it more. And they looked. I think the depth really.
I was going to say, when you have 2 people off the bench scoring like 20 points, that's hard. That's hard for you.
Yeah. Right.
And you're
they're just bigger and stronger
and fast.
And if the Pacers aren't hitting their open shots, they're not going to win.
Right, because
they just were hitting them late in that first game 1.
Because they pretty much can do anything the Pacers can do, but better.
What was your pick?
I don't remember. I probably picked the opposite of you.
I think you picked the Pacers like a third.
I think I picked the opposite of you. It's fun to do that.
No, pick what you think is correct. I think I let you pick first anyway.
Because I knew you were going to pick OKC.
I said OKC in 5. Yeah. I'm going to stick with it. They're going to win 4 straight.
I'll say Pacers in 7.
Pacers in 7. Okay.
Oh, no. That's a bad one. Because then they'd have to... okay, I'll just stick with it. Who cares?
Okay. Stanley Cup Finals also going on right now.
Their Game
3 is going on as we speak.
I haven't seen a ton of them.
That's been electric so far.
At work, I've had it on in the background, and I'm like, oh my gosh, who won? Like, all of a sudden, they were in the second.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Game 2.
Game 2 was crazy.
It's gone both. I mean, it's been all over.
Yeah.
Like, game 1, it looked like Edmonton was going to lose, and they came back and won it. And then game 2, they went to double overtime, and the Panthers won it. It's been all over the place. Yeah. So that's 1-1. Right now, the Panthers up 1-0 in the first period.
And they're in Miami, right? Or wherever they play, somewhere around Miami.
Are in Florida, yeah. Do they play in Miami? I don't even know.
It's like around there. Probably a suburb of Miami.
Oh, there you go. Any other sports stuff you caught your eye?
Well, Aaron Rodgers has a team now.
Who cares? Moving on. We don't need to talk about that loser.
Tom, did we talk about Thibodeau getting fired?
I don't know if we did or not. I think it was a mistake.
I do too. Like,
who you're really going to bring in that's going to make that team better? I don't see.
I don't know. I thought it was a choice because I thought the team liked him too. Like, I didn't feel any.
Did you see that Dr. Pepper Zero was recalled?
Why?
because it was it was mislabeled. So I don't know.
Oh, so
I don't know if it just wasn't Dr Pepper Zero in it.
I might have been
If it
drinking
was a
some
different soda.
regular diet or some
regular Dr Pepper or one of the tastier versions. So
Can I tell you something? Today I went
What?
to get this at Woodman's, just grabbed it normal, all willy-nilly. This is another dry moment. Went, checked it out. It wasn't on sale today. It was the normal price. It was like almost $8 for 12 cans.
Well, that's rare at Woodman's. I feel like it's always a good price.
I know.
There.
I'm like, I gotta go to Walmart to see what they.
I had to go buy two get two free at Mariano's. I missed. It was buy two get three free the day before. Blew it. Fucking blew that one. Blew that one.
I haven't had an energy
Dr.
drink.
Pepper Zero, reach out. We're your official soda drinking pod.
I haven't had an energy drink in like over a week.
Good. It's bad for you.
But you know what isn't bad for you? Dr. Pepper Zero.
No, this is actually very good for you, and it's good for your soul. It's good for your mind. It's good for your body. I also heard it's good for blood clots, getting rid of them. I heard that.
I heard too. Although, I'm glad that it doesn't have ginseng in it because I heard that's not good for blood clots.
Is that true?
I don't know. I read it.
Really? Can I tell you something? My calf, a little tight still. I have over a week of tightness. Am I going in?
Maybe.
What do you think?
Maybe.
How did it feel different than a normal calf strain / cramp?
So it was tight and it hurt and it like got really weak when it first happened. So then I stopped doing leg workouts. I would get, hold on, this cat's
I
gonna.
could never. What's happening? I think Miyagi's up to some fucking no good. This cat, man. The amount of times I had to talk shit about this little dumb little cat.
Thank you.
Little dumb fucking cat. If I was a cat, I'd be a piece of shit though too. I'd be a wild man cat. They'd call me. I'd be a punk rocker of cats, to be honest.
Okay.
What's up? What you're saying?
So
it's tight.
it was like really weak and tight, and then I was like I got on the bike a couple times to work it out. Wasn't getting better, so I completely stopped doing lower body. And it just kept getting worse. And then it started to like travel up my leg, the pain did. So then like behind my knee was like had a sharp pain up my like the back of my leg.
Nah,
So
I don't
then
got that
I was
going on.
worried that I had compartment syndrome because that's a family.
I had that. It don't feel like that.
Yeah, I didn't know what it felt like. So then I went in and they're like, yeah, you don't have compartments. You probably don't have a blood clot, but let's just like check it out. And then they did, and they were like, yeah, you got a clot.
Deep vein thrombosis. You and Dame Lillard, world-class athletes.
I mean, I heard it doing athletic things like Dame too. Like, I was doing box jumps.
I don't have, mine's just a norm. Mine feels just like every calf strain I've ever had.
Fucking tight ass calves are gonna kill us. They look so damn good. We look sexy.
I look good in short shorts.
Me too.
This weekend I was hanging out with a bunch of older people. And every time I hang out with older people, they comment on my short shorts. A bunch of 40-year-olds, and they're like, "Oh, look at your slut shorts." I said, "Oh, thank you." They are. They're calling them slut shorts all night.
I love it. Your slut shorts.
There you have that. I'm not wearing them right now, otherwise I'd show them off.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not wearing long shorts by any stretch.
I gotta tell a quick funny story about when I was getting my ultrasound. So when you go in, I got ready for work because I had to go to work after it. So I was all dressed up in my work clothes. I had some shorts on. She said, okay, you have like undress, like just take your shorts off. You can keep everything else on. I was like, sweet. So I had my underwear on, got on the bed, put the sheet over me. So then she came in to like move my like the sheet that was on me and move it up so she could get to my leg to do the ultrasound. And when she did it, I was like, oh my God, my underwear are all like cattywampus. I feel like my vag is out for her. So I was like feeling like really like, oh, what's going on with these unders? So then she put a towel over that too. So she couldn't see anything, but then did it. And then she goes, okay, we just have to get like the other side. And the way you're laying is you're on your back and your knee is kind of out and open. So it's like my vag lips out basically. So then she was like, okay, we have to do the other side. So just do like the groin area. So I go ahead, she puts the sheet down on one side, pulls the sheet up on the other, and I'm like, man, that side's weird too. Like, what is going on with my underwear? Why are they on so strange? So then, like, everything happens. I forget about that happening because, like, then I realize they tell me I have a blood clot. And then later that night, I come home to go to the bathroom and I pulled my pants down and I look at my underwear and they're kind of like a lycra material. They were like torn, halfway torn. So, like, basically flopping down. So my whole vag was out for her to see. I was like, you gotta be shitting me.
She's like, who's this sloppy
Right?
bitch?
Exactly. She's like, oh, she wore the good ones for me.
What's wrong with Be careful.
I
when you pick
didn't
an
notice, and I didn't even think.
for a doctor's appointment.
Well, I thought they were like a nice pair of cute underwear. Miyagi, no. So I was like a trash bag. She was probably like, this girl. She's a
She definitely has
voyeurist.
blood clots.
Yeah.
She definitely got blood
She's
clots.
got blood clot.
She's got that deep vein thrombosis. Sexiest sounding.
It is sexy.
It sounds sexy.
Deep vein.
What's he got? Well, when Dame Lillard has it says, "Oh, Dame Lillard has deep vein thrombosis." It sounds sexy.
You've gotta be
you
kidding.
have it. It sounds less sexy.
Why?
Yeah, she has deep vein thrombosis. That sounds like a sexually transmitted disease. His sounds like he's hogged out. Would you agree?
Hold on.
What do you mean, hold
I'm
on?
gonna get kicked out. Hey.
Could have responded to that fucking classic line. God, what a shitty podcast partner. She'll never hear this. She don't listen. To be fair, I didn't listen last week. I don't even know how our pod went. I'll have to listen to it. She's just talking to this cat. It's a cat. It's dumb. Here she goes.
Sorry, I'm being extra careful today because my connections were bad and I don't want to have to restart. So
So what do you think? So when a Dame has it, it sounds sexy.
deep vein thrombosis.
When you have it, it sounds trashy.
Well, it kind of sounds like deep vein thrombosis. Sounds like it could be in the wiener. So
Right, it sounds
Maybe.
sexy. If a woman has it, it almost sounds more like
deep
a
vein.
bacterial vaginosis situation, yeast infection, perhaps even. Let's move on.
Okay.
Oh, the only other sports stuff was there was some tennis.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to talk about any of that.
It was like a 5-hour game.
Yeah, the
tennis.
5-hour game, and at the end of the women's one, there was like the loser said some like lame shit or something. I didn't really see what she said. I
I
barely
didn't see
paid
that
attention
either.
because it was tennis.
Yeah,
there was long tennis, Australian Open, French Open.
French,
I lied.
yeah.
French Open.
Can you imagine playing?
Tara, I've
five.
done it like where I've done like an hour and a half, hour 45 at the gym. I'm like, what was I doing?
Yeah.
5+ hours?
Playing tennis.
Why?
Right? Like, how does that happen? I don't
Nonstop.
understand
It's like
tennis
nonstop.
enough. How does that happen?
Huh?
Do you just keep tying?
Huh?
Do you just keep tying? I don't really know how tennis
Yeah,
works.
just go back and forth. Back and forth, 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 back and forth.
Sounds terrible.
I'm up. You've played games like that. You know how tennis works. You know how badminton works. You know how pickleball works.
Yeah, I just am surprised.
It happens.
Yeah. I get it.
So one guy wins a set, another guy wins a set. Game set. I think one guy was down and had to come back. I didn't see literally any of it.
I didn't either.
I didn't see
I just
literally
heard about
any of
it.
So yeah, that's enough for sports for the week, right?
Yeah.
We haven't really hit sports that hard this week, but that's okay. We got 2 lists to get to on our 69 week. Let's start with our 69 list, yeah?
Sure.
Let's start with our 69 because it is a countdown to 69. We're starting our countdown to 169 on 6/9/25. 6/9/25, Tara, that's June 9th, 2025. And we're only a few short episodes away from our episode 169. So we're doing our top 5 things, top 5 69 things, top 5 things that there's 69 of that we could beat in something.
Yeah.
That we could beat in something, whatever that means. Whatever that means to you. So, do you want me to go first?
Sure.
Yeah, you do. So I'm going to start out with this. I think, so my number 5 thing that I could beat 69 of, I think I could beat 69 children that are 12 and younger in a foot race. 12 or younger, I think, is the limit. 69 kids were in a foot race, 40-yard dash. I think I could beat 69 12-year-olds and under. I think once you get to 13, some of these kids could get super athletic and beat me. I move pretty good. But at 12, I just don't think you're that fast yet. But I think at 13, you could turn it on. What do you think of that?
I think you're right.
69 of them. 40 race. There'll be any 69 12 and under kids in the world. Pick them. I'm beating them in a 40-yard dash. That's my prediction.
I like it.
I know this to be true. What do you think? Could you do that? How about we respond to that, Tara?
I think you could do it. I really do.
What are we doing?
I know.
You're supposed to respond.
I know. I think you could.
Just sitting there writing to yourself. Well, this is about responding to what the other person does. I will tell you, you sound dumb, and you can tell me I sound dumb.
I don't.
Like.
I think you can beat 12-year-olds. I think you're pretty fast still. So I think you.
But what do you think about? But once they get to 13, you probably get some faster kids.
For sure.
Once you get to that 13 mark, I think 12 is the cutoff for me.
It might be 11.
No, I think it's 12.
Okay.
I don't even know I don't even know a 12-year-old in my life. Who do we know that's 12? Do we know anyone that's 12-ish?
I don't even know.
How old are Aaron's kids? Are any of them 12?
Maybe Graham.
Is Graham 12? They moved pretty good out there when they were playing soccer.
No.
They weren't actually moving that good. I mean, for kids they were, but they weren't running faster than me.
Yeah, I think you're right. You got more muscle.
I do have more muscle. That's fair.
Some
I didn't say I
leg
was going to beat him in a
muscle.
bench press.
Well, how far is the race?
40-yard dash.
Yeah, I feel like you have to have some strength in your legs.
My calf's a little strained. If my calf isn't strained, though, is the caveat.
Yes.
So that's where I'm starting. That's my number 5 thing. I don't know if these are necessarily in order.
It's
just 5 of them.
I'll do one similar to that.
Why?
Because
just choose one you like.
Well, I said I could kill 69 beetles in a ground level apartment in the summer in Chicago in less than 5 minutes.
I bet it's been close to that.
Yeah.
That doesn't really... But I mean, you could kill more than that, though.
I don't know.
Here's the things. You could definitely kill 69 beetles.
Like, they're not all, like, in a pile. Like, they're kind of everywhere.
I get that.
And, like, you're just going and stomping them and crushing them and knocking them down. I think I could do it in 5 minutes.
So, wait, make your claim a little more succinct for me again?
I could kill 69 beetles in under 5 minutes in a ground level apartment in Chicago in the summertime.
Why do you got to put that in there?
Well, it's got to be like an area. It's not like it's like in a open area.
The thing is, we're assuming they're there for you to kill. There's 69 of them. You got to kill them.
Yes, I could get all of them because I could find them. Because I can smell the blood of a beetle now. Like they've wrecked me for life. I don't like to kill things. I'm not a fan of it, but I will kill those fucking beetles.
You never had a problem killing those motherfuckers.
I was like,
I didn't like killing them as much.
I hated them so much.
I hate that snap.
The John Wick.
I hate a little snap.
I always said I was the John Wick of killing beetles, and I truthfully believe that.
I'm going to stay in the race variety.
Okay.
I think I could beat 69-year-olds in a sack race. I think that by the 69, you're not great at sack races anymore. You lose a little bit of your balance and leaping ability. So I think I could beat 69-year-olds in this world. I'm beating them in a sack race. That's my claim.
I think there's probably some 69-year-olds out there that can beat you in a sack race. I'm going to be honest.
Nope. Tara, once you start getting past a certain age, I'm not saying they're not athletic and in good shape still, but sack race is a very special thing.
Their balance.
The balance thing starts to go a little bit.
Yep.
Think about it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think I could pick any 69-year-olds in this world. I'm beating them in the sack race.
Because
Because you also got to have that sack race mentality. And that's a younger mentality.
I feel like as a 69-year-old, you don't really want to fall and hurt yourself too. So
you're
that might be in the back of your brains.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good claim. What do you think?
I think it's good.
You think you could do the same? Also, do you think you could do the same? I think I could kill those beetles. Could you beat 69 12-year-olds in a race?
I'm not that fast. I don't know if I could.
You're not slow, but I think I agree with you.
Also, I'm not tall. Like some are taller than me, so you might have like some leg length that helps you. There's a lot of 12-year-olds that are my height, so I don't think I could beat 69.
Okay. I think you're probably right.
I could beat.
Wait, could you do the 69 sack racers?
Again,
I think you're bad at
I'm
that too.
Small.
You're little legs.
I'm little.
I don't think you're a good sack
I
racer.
don't think so either.
I could beat 69 Taras in a sack race.
Yeah. Also, I get like such tight calves when I jump on my toes. I just don't think I'd be good at it.
Mm-hmm.
I could beat.
You probably shouldn't be doing it right now on blood thinners anyway.
No, because I'm not allowed to fall.
If you go down in a pile, you're dead.
I'm not allowed to fall.
You'll die right there in the spot in a pile of your own blood. Thin blood.
I could beat 69 10-year-olds in air hockey.
At the same time?
No, one after the other.
Just back to back.
To back.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
To me, I don't know about that.
I can.
10-year-old. I guess you're saying 10-year-olds. Say it a little more succinct, please.
I just said it. I could be.
No, you didn't. You stuttered. You stumbled over every fucking line. You almost said 10 first before you said 69. I could tell you exactly what you did.
Well, I could beat 69 10-year-olds in air hockey. Back to back to back to back.
What an odd thing.
Why? I'm good at air hockey.
It's not really supposed to be back to back to back.
Why?
It's kind of supposed to be all at the same time sort of thing.
That's not. It is whatever I want it to be.
I guess it just is less impressive.
No, it's not. Having to play 69 games of air hockey and not stumble once.
I feel like 10-year-olds, that's something a 10-year-old could accidentally beat you at. First of all, they're right at level. They're right at that level.
No.
They could see the angles better than you for sure.
They're not beating me.
At that 10-year-old level?
I am really good at air hockey.
I think you'd beat more 12-year-olds than 10-year-olds.
I'm good at air hockey.
I've never seen this be true.
When have you seen me play air hockey?
You don't think we've ever played air hockey before?
I probably beat you every time.
Doubtful. I don't think you'd be 69 to me for sure.
Whatever.
I don't know that I could. I don't know that I would claim I could beat 69
I think I
year olds
can.
in air hockey.
I think I can. I think I can.
Here's my next one. I think I could beat 69 8-year-olds in a case race. Here's my take on that. If you think about it, 69 kids, they could technically drink 24 beers faster than me if they really drank them. But here's the thing, not happening. There's going to be too many of them that are like, ugh, yucky, I don't like this. Some of them will be like, I'm not allowed to drink that. And then some of them will finish a whole beer, but then they'll start feeling a little drunk, and that'll be all she wrote. So I think if you got 69 8-year-olds, one case, and me, one case, I'm finishing that case before they do. What do you think?
Probably.
What do you probably?
Because I think you're
think
right.
About it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you logically
know.
could think, no, I think they'd drink it fast. There's 69 of them. They only have to drink they only got to drink half a beer apiece.
I feel like but I don't. I think that some of them are going to think it's really icky and not want to drink it.
Yeah, they won't be able to drink it. Think about when you're an 8-year-old. You don't like beer.
No.
But some of them will be able to drink it. But they won't be able to drink more than one or two because they'll start feeling a little woozy, a little vomiting too. If you vomit, you're disqualified.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty good. How long would that take me, though? I don't know how long it would take me to drink 24 beers.
And you can't puke.
I wouldn't.
I don't know.
I couldn't tell you last time I had 24 beers. But I've thought about, there's nights where I've had at least 20, probably 24 plus drinks.
Okay, here's the question.
You're dubious of it?
I don't know. Because
Here, I could do it.
For the kids that don't like the taste of it, could other kids drink it for them, or they're only allowed? I don't know.
Yes, but
you might
I'm
get
telling you,
some
the
wild
ones that don't they might finish one beer and they start getting sick. They're 8.
I know.
One's going to do them in almost, I think I could do it. I just don't think they'd be good enough to drink them. They couldn't spill it. But I say that, yeah, man, I don't think so, Tara. I think that some of them, they'd give up. Then I'm not saying the 8 of the best 8-year-old drinkers out there. I'm not saying the 8 best drinkers. I'm not saying 69 of the best 8-year-old drinkers, but any random 69 8-year-olds, I think I could get in a case race.
Probably. Just
Maybe
don't
not,
like thinking of little kids drinking beer.
I didn't say it was a good idea, Tara. We're not going to test this out.
No, I'm just like picturing these poor little kids just like, ooh.
It's funny. We've all been 8 and we've all tasted beer.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know
I
how old was
also
the first
don't
time.
want
I
it
was
to
pretty
like
young.
create a problem where one of the kids is like, that's when my life went to hell because I did a
What if
case
there is a
race.
kid that just does me in? He's like just a kick-ass beer chugger.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even have to be that good. He takes down 3 of them, A couple kids that could take down 3 and the rest all just have the sips, couple sips, 10 kids take a sip out of a beer, it's gone.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm wrong, but that's my confidence says I could do it.
Okay.
Because it would take me a while to do, because that's the other thing is because for me to drink 24 beers, I don't know how long that would take me. A couple hours for sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like if I'm really getting after it.
I think the kids would do it. They'd rally around each other.
I don't know, man. They might also be in awe of me and just watch. Or they might try to impress me.
Yeah.
You're right. It's hard to say. I think it could be a toss-up.
Mm-hmm.
What's your next one?
My next one is I could drink more liquid in a day than 69 random strangers.
No.
Yeah.
Tara, that's the dumbest thing you've ever said.
Why?
Because even if they all had 1 glass of water, Tara,
Yeah.
you're not drinking 69 glasses of water.
No, I'm not saying I'm drinking 69 glasses of something.
You're doing this dumb.
Why?
You're just picking. I drank more liquid than this person and this person because that's not fun. It's supposed to be like a communicative thing. Like all these kids are drinking the same amount of liquid, and I have to beat them. You're just saying you could beat 69. That's not even impressive.
Well,
like,
I
random
did
16
this wrong then.
Because first of all, you don't drink more liquid than me in a day.
I definitely do.
Terry, do you know how much I fucking chug?
I've
had like 8 of these today already. I've had like 8 of these, and I've had 2 giant things of water.
Too. I had 2
giant things of water, and I had lemonade.
Well, you're not the average person.
You didn't say average person.
The average person.
Terrible pit. That's not even interesting.
Okay, well then
that's so boring.
Then I'll pick something else.
That's boring.
I could beat.
That's what you're saying. I think I drink more than the average person.
I do.
Liquidly. That's not that fun. I'm saying.
I could. Let me think of one off the cuff. See, I told you I was bad at this.
Well, I don't think you understood understood what you're supposed to be doing.
I think that I could finish.
That'd be like me saying, I think I farted more than 69 people today.
Maybe I did.
I probably did. But what 69? Because there's some people I haven't. Because yours is claiming that you got the right 69 people. Because there's definitely people that drink more. There's people that drink gallons and gallons of water.
You're going to hate the rest of I
didn't know you were so bad at it.
I could beat 69.
Why don't we come back to you? Okay. So I'm going to go the opposite. Before I do my last one here, I have one here that says, I think this is a claim. I don't know if I could, but I think I could not. I think I could go 69 days without beating my meat. Without J-dogging. How about that? Could I? I don't know. 69 days? Without
Why are we talking about this? Is who you're going against?
Myself.
It has to be.
It's just 69 days without doing it.
Oh.
I'm just putting a day on. Like I changed it up for one, where it's like 69 days. No, none of that. No, I'm the king of the J-dog. Look at me. I'm the punk rocker of podcasting.
God, I'm the king of the J-dog. Quite the claim to fame.
So 69 days?
I mean,
I think I could do it. I think I have
you seen 40 Days and 40 Nights? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
With Josh Hartnett?
Yeah.
He lost his mind.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say I couldn't do other stuff.
Oh, just J-dogging.
I could hire prostitutes, call women of the night to come visit me, make friends. Can't J-dog for 69 days.
If you can do other things.
I think I could do it. No, instead of beating, I could not beat. I could beat my own record. I could set a new record of 69 days.
You should try it. Let me know.
We're not going to update it on here. I'll tell you that much.
Well, you should. If you do it. If you do it.
Oh, I did. I started trying to learn the cup thing today.
Oh, how'd that go?
It's hard. So I think I got to learn the cup thing first. It's like. Wait, fuck. How's it go? Right down. That's the other thing. I don't think I'll be able to. So I sang along with her a bunch to try to learn the way she sings it. And then I was doing the cup part. And I found a tutorial, but they don't do it the same way she did in the movie. I want to do it the way she did. She has a lot more style the way she does it in the movie. She's technically doing the same thing, but she's doing it with like a lot more style and pizzazz. Because Anna Kendrick, you have more style and pizzazz than any lady in the world. Just so you know, you're clearly the reason your cup song is better than everyone else's is because you have more style and pizzazz than any woman out there. I just want you to know that. And that's why I'm learning your version of the cup song so I can impress you with my cup skills.
What if I learn it before you?
Tara, that's not what a good wingman would do. A good wingman wouldn't try to outshine the guy.
Okay, sorry.
You should try to help me get better at the cup game.
Can.
You can learn it and then try to teach me the better way to learn. Like, because again, I'm struggling with the part where I got to keep the beat and then also sing not in the beat. Do you know what I'm saying? Like drumming and singing at the same time. That's hard for me.
I know. I think that's hard for most people.
I'm gonna handle it down. I sound beautiful singing it. I'm gonna do it. When do I have to have it done? I'm still 2 weeks out.
Okay.
Right? Or is it next week?
I don't remember what I gave.
I think I need until the end of the month.
Okay, that's fine. Just keep working.
3 more weeks.
Just keep working on it.
The end of June, I'll be doing the cup song because I'm practicing it.
I'm excited.
But yeah, I mean,
you're gonna go viral.
It's gonna be hard
with it
because Anna Kendrick is very, very talented. You're very talented, Anna Kendrick. I just want you to know that. I think many women are talented. I think all women are talented. Thank you very much. Just like you, Anna Kendrick. Very, very talented. Women are talented. Women are very, very talented. You disagree, Tara?
No, I 100% don't disagree. I think.
Why don't you back me up on that then? You're staring at me like I'm being full of shit, but I'm being very.
No,
real.
I was looking at you because you were giving your pitch. I didn't want to interrupt.
I was pitching, but I need your backup. Can you please, Tara? I need you to be a wingman here.
He's so good.
I need you to sometimes.
He's right.
You gotta be like, yeah, he's like. Listen, my brother's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy. He knows stuff.
That's not helpful.
He loves.
He knows.
He knows stuff.
He's gonna treat you right. He thinks women are very smart.
Oh yes, he is pro woman. He is a feminist.
Feminish, I would say.
He is. He'll treat you right, Anna. He'll make you laugh. He's
gonna learn. He's gonna learn make cookies.
He'll do nice things for you that most people wouldn't do.
And I'll piss you off a little bit. But that's life.
Definitely do that.
Tara, I need you to. Can you come back? Okay, so next week. Next week, Tara.
Yeah.
I want you to. I'm not pitching myself. You're pitching for me.
Pitching Anna.
You're gonna give Anna. Okay. You gotta sell your big bro.
All right.
And I'll write one for our guy. I'll write one for our guy. Tara, I'm writing one for our guy. Tara, I'll write one for our guy. I won't mention anything about blood clots, yeast infections, or anything like that. Not that you're known to yeast infection. Not about your thrombosis. I won't talk about your deep vein thrombosis at all. But I'm gonna write a pitch.
Or maybe you should.
So Zac Efron.
I might then be like a Make-A-Wish for him.
No, we don't want Tara. We want him to find you attractive.
Well, then I gotta come next week, bringing the heat. Because
get a good fit.
I keep looking at these. I think I look cute, and then I get in here, and I'm like, man.
Tara, you don't ever look cute.
I know. I'm not as cute as I once was. That's for dang sure.
Tara, Tara, if we're gonna be the punk rock podcast, dress punk rock.
I told you I'm pop punk today.
But next week be a little
Blink 182.
Be punk rock, okay. But not unflattering punk rock. Sometimes you'll throw like on a leather thing that makes you shouldery. I would say, Tara, honestly, today shoulders are out. Keep them out. You're like me. You're built like me, where like your muscles are so spectacular that hiding them actually makes you look wider and less sexy. Mm-hmm. So have the guns out, because otherwise you look like a wide body when really it's just that you're a bodybuilder.
I'm just a bodybuilder, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You are you not?
Yes,
basically,
I am.
So next week, shoulders stay out.
All right. I need a leather vest.
There you go. You can have mine.
I need a leather vest that's like a little bit more Actually, the leather vest I wore for a leather anniversary wasn't terrible. Oh,
I don't remember it.
okay, well, it wasn't that memorable then.
Mine was so ridiculous. That's all I could see.
I mean, you looked good though.
I did
It was
look
like
good.
super tight.
So next week, Tara, we're going to talk to the beautiful Anna Kendrick. She's a woman. She's great at being a woman, and all women are beautiful. And you're going to pump me up, and I'm going to pump you up for Zac Efron. And one of us is going to get a date out of this.
Yeah. I hope it's you.
Why?
Just because I would be so awkward around Zach.
I hope it's you.
I hope it's you.
Because you don't think you need a man, and you need a man. And that man is Zac Efron.
Yeah. Okay. So next week, look good. Because it might get me a date with Zac Efron.
Maybe we're pitching a double date to him even.
They might not like
Let's go out with the Mellon podcast.
That might be too much.
We have 100. We're the number one punk rock podcast in the world.
They should want to date us.
They just don't know us yet, Tara. They will want to date us.
Like, you know what?
Get us in the same room, sitting at the same table, talking it up, talking their ears off. At least me, I know I can fucking get it going and rolling.
I can.
You might just sit there like shitting your pants.
I might actually.
You might touch their pizza and then like, oops.
Oops. Yeah, I might shit my pants. Not for money.
I'm just gonna turn on the full charm.
Just for Zach.
No one's better than me.
Makes me nervous.
Tara, what can you beat 69 of?
Oh God.
You got one left.
I got 2 left.
Well, I don't think you're gonna be able to come up with the last one.
I've got 2. I could beat.
Okay, let's hear the next one.
I could beat 69 people that are 69 women that are 5 feet in
Let's hear it.
It's gonna be bad again.
Let's hear it.
In eating peanut butter M&Ms.
No, probably actually. I'll give you that.
Could.
Is that the one you just made up?
No. That's when I had.
What do you know? Then how come it took you so long to spit it the fuck out?
Because I was like, you're gonna hate it, and then I kind of was.
I don't love it.
My brain was just like going la 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 la. But yeah, I could beat 50. I could beat 69 women that are 5 feet. In
these are so bad. Tara, these are so bad. Tara, you know what I don't think you beat? I don't think you beat 69 women that are 5 feet tall in podcasting. I don't think you could.
That's so mean.
Well, listen to your list.
I know. That's because I think I thought of it weirdly.
Well, I explained it pretty fucking good.
I know, but also
I was like, my example was like beating 69 like of something like in a fight.
I know.
Which is my number one that I'll tell you about.
Well,
you want to hear my number one?
Sure, and then I can tell you my number
Tara,
one.
you could eat a lot of peanut M&Ms.
Peanut butter
M&Ms, but I know there's some fatties out there that could dominate.
I don't know.
Dominate you.
I could eat
Tara,
so
people are
many.
thick.
I know.
Even are 5 feet tall.
But I just
You
feel
ain't
like
that thick.
I'm not, but I can put down a lot of peanut butter.
Not
M&Ms.
really.
Yeah, I can.
You don't really though.
I can.
Tara, you overrate your snacking.
Mm-mm.
Like you snack too much and eat too much candy, but you don't pound it the way some people pound it.
What about this one? I could run into 69% of Oregon and have more perfumes than they do. No.
I would say probably 100%, but
I don't know. 69%.
Tara, you have so many scents.
I know, I love them.
It's like disturbing. Like you have baskets and baskets full, and then you open a drawer and then there's more. It's like, why do you have so many scents? You can only wear one at a time.
No, you can't. I wear so many more than one at a time.
How many do you wear? What's the most you ever think you put on for one outing?
Like
69?
Just the spray, or like
Sure.
all the things?
What? Just the sets, perfumes.
Probably 5.
That's stupid.
It creates your own
It doesn't.
perfume and a bubble. And
Let your body have a scent. Tara, that's why you find no man.
don't need a man.
You're putting too many scents on yourself instead of letting your body pheromones fucking flow.
I don't need a man.
People smell like, dang, she covering something up. Probably that stinky snooze. She probably got deep vein thrombosis.
I do.
And that sounds like you have a vaginal problem.
I don't have a vaginal
I know that's not what it
problem.
is, but that's what it sounds
I have
like.
a blood clot in the back of my leg that if goes untreated, I could die. So thanks for making fun
Which
of
is
it
worse
so
than a yeast
much.
infection, for sure.
Yeah.
for sure. But
But I don't need a man. I told
you
you
don't need a
that.
man.
How
Okay.
many times do I need to tell you that?
So your list is done.
No, it's not. I
I
got
don't
one
think
more.
I'm gonna say this.
I got one
You
more.
didn't nail the clips this week.
I got one more.
You didn't nail the list this week.
I know, but I got one
You've
more.
been I when you said you were struggling, I didn't know why. I don't even think my list is that good because it was hard to like I struggle. So this last one here, let me do my last one.
I've got one too.
You just did two.
No, I got one more.
Oh, do your last one.
My number
Let's
one.
hear this piece of shit.
My number one is I could dance longer and sexier than 69 wedding guests.
Oh, now this I believe.
Mm-hmm.
The sexier part may be pushing you to the wrong direction. You're just not a Tara. No one says you're a sexy dancer. We've been over this.
People think I'm a sexy dancer.
No, but I've never heard it said.
They're like, Tara is the best dancer, the sexiest dancer. I wish I had moves like her.
No, they say Tara really likes to stay on that dance floor. So dancing longer and harder, sure. Sexier, I'm not so sure.
Okay, fine. We'll say longer and harder, but I will know that
That means sexier.
That I'm at least sexier than most of the people.
So you could beat 69 wedding guests. What if there was more than 60? What if there was 80 wedding guests?
Any amount of wedding guests, I will be the number one.
Okay.
But 69 felt right.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's kind of what we're doing here.
Well,
okay. That's yours. Well done.
Thank you.
I will not dance as long and hard as you.
Mm-mm.
But when I'm on the dance floor, I will dance better.
No, you won't.
And sexier.
I just feel like
I'll be telling a story. I'm captivating.
you are captivating.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear.
Yep.
You're a sexy dancer then. I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Since you give me captivating.
Thank you.
Tara, so this was the last one. So this was hard for me. So I wanted to decide what animal I could beat 69 of in a fight.
Okay.
You know, the whole big thing right now is 100 men, 1 gorilla.
Yes.
What could there be 69 of that I could defeat in a fight? And it was like, I was like a dog. It would depend on the dog. So I didn't want to just say dog. Dogs can be too big. So I didn't go with dog. Cats are fucking crazy.
Yes.
I was on squirrel, but I really started thinking about 69 squirrels is a lot. And
That'd be terrifying.
They're feisty. I didn't say it was going to be fun.
Yeah.
But in the long run, I would get bit.
Can you
but
only use your
decided,
bare hands?
I decided, yeah, I'm barehanded.
Okay.
Barehanded. I thought squirrel. In my heart of hearts, I think I could beat 69 squirrels in a fight.
Okay.
But I ended up going with 69 chipmunks. I think I'd fuck up 69 chipmunks.
They're so fast.
Like they're fast, but they're just so little. Like even a bite wouldn't even really probably hurt that much. Like once they're on, I could just grab it and I could squeeze them and stomp. I'm not saying it's gonna be fun,
thinking about,
but I'd be stomping them and squishing them, and I could just like almost like roll on my side and start rolling over on top of them. I know I'm not as big as I used to be, but I think I could still smush them. So I think 69 chipmunks I could beat like pretty confidently. Like, so 100 men could beat 1 gorilla. I actually think that they could, to be quite honest. But I think I could beat 69 chipmunks in a fight. And I think that's the cutoff. Because I think somehow the squirrels would get me. Yeah. I won't be fucking around. Like, that's the largest animal. I'm saying the largest animal I could beat.
Is
I could beat smaller animals like I could beat 69 mice. Ugh. Like mice are little.
Want to know what?
I could beat 69 slower. And like I want to say like slower stuff too, but chipmunks move pretty good. But if we're in a 10 by 10 room and there's 69 of them, I'm fucking them up.
I don't know, man. I don't like thinking about that. I think you could do it for sure.
You don't like thinking about any of these things. I just say
I know.
You don't think like thinking about kids drinking beer, like thinking about me smushing chipmunks.
But it just like you said, I could squeeze them. I could roll. It was
kind of the idea. This was kind of the idea.
I hate it.
What could you beat 69 of, Tara? In a fight?
I told you.
You don't have to kill it. You're just fighting them. Boom! You're just fighting them. Then maybe they're like, I'm a couple. You can knock a couple out, and they're like, I'm out of here.
Kids, little kids.
Kids? No. What age kid?
3.
3-year-olds. You beat 69 3-year-olds.
I would never. Oh, I would like.
How do you pick an animal instead of beating the shit out of kids? I'm only drinking with 8-year-olds. I'm already drinking with 8-year-olds. Let's get you killing
an animal. Shit out of them.
Let's get you beating the shit out of an animal. What's the biggest animal you could take 69 of down?
Rats. I hate them so much. Oh, I don't
couldn't,
know.
though.
I don't think I could.
They're big.
They're scary too.
They'd fuck you up. You're wrong. I didn't
Okay,
say rats because
let's
I knew
see.
it wasn't true.
Um,
Think you could beat 69 chipmunks? Baby birds?
if I had to,
That'd be easy because they don't do anything.
like I said, I would kill one and I would like lose my mind. And I
Chipmunks? You don't have to kill it. You just got to beat it.
Just gotta-
Beat it up. Send it home crying.
would. Okay, chipmunks.
Bye
then.
bye.
Okay, then chipmunks. I could.
That's your answer, huh?
Frogs. I don't want to kill them though.
You don't have to kill them.
I'll just like
You just got to beat them up.
beat them up. How do you beat up a frog?
You beat it up. I didn't say kill it. Beat it up.
Okay, I could beat up a frog.
Damn right you could.
I could beat
Break
up
his little leg.
I could beat up 69 of them. I'm not gonna break a leg, but I'll.
Well, I might break a leg or two if they're in a fight with you.
Just as long as it can heal and survive.
None of them die. You beat them up. None of them die.
All right, frogs.
We did it. Tara, that was our top 5 things that are 69 of we could beat. I think one of us got it, but one of us did not get it.
Yeah, I would be the one that got it.
We got to come up with 69 something next week.
69.
We'll come up with it at the end.
Okay.
So let's move on quick because we're already an hour in because that took longer than it needed to.
Jesus.
Just because I thought it was gonna be quick because I thought someone would have skills, but we didn't. It took a while. Wow, it's 4-1. During that list, it became 4-1 Panthers.
God, the Peasby.
It was 1-0 when we last looked. Holy shit! So we're gonna do our top 5 things. All right, guys, it's time to do our 50 states in 50 weeks and 1 week of U.S. territories. This is going to be the Michigan week. So this is our top 5 things related, Tara, our top 5 things related to the state of Michigan. If you say it wrong this time, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Don't kill me.
We've only been saying it all the way up to Michigan. And you're going to start this one.
Okay. My number 5 thing related to the state of Michigan is cereal. It's the cereal capital of the world.
Too low. It's too low, but go ahead.
Okay.
It's too low, but go ahead.
Do you want me to change it?
No, it's where you put it. It's too low for my taste, but go ahead.
Which I get because I do love cereal, but it's one of those things that I can't indulge in as much as I want. So I kind of hate it at the same time because I will literally eat an entire box of cereal in one sitting. I play the milk game with it and then it's gone. But it's the cereal capital of the world. There was 80.
Is that what they're claiming?
Yeah. There was 80.
Why do they claim that?
Because there was 80 different cereal companies at one point in Michigan.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I didn't see that.
Yep.
I just had Kellogg's and I said what my favorite Kellogg's cereal was.
Is that up further?
Yes,
Okay.
I just said it. It's too low.
All right.
Cereal. How many bowls of cereal could you eat? Could you eat 69 bowls of cereal?
Yeah.
Could you eat 69 bowls? How long would it take you to eat 69 bowls of cereal? Full bowls. An official bowl.
Do I
believe
have-
a cup,
like,
I
do
believe
I
a
have-
serving is a cup
Oh.
and a half a cup of milk.
Do I have to eat it all in one day?
How long would it take you to eat 69 bowls
I
of
mean,
cereal?
if I had to do it in a day, I think I could.
How long would it take? You don't have to do it in any amount of time. How long do you think it would take? I don't think you could do it in a day.
I think 36 hours.
Oh, wow. I think you'd crash out way before
I
that.
don't know. I love cereal.
So much sugar.
I
The
know.
amount of sugar.
But then you
What
could
cereal?
like throw in like a.
Would you mix up cereals or
Cheerios
would you
every
just try to
once
do
in a while.
one flavor?
No, I would mix them up.
Nice. Me too. How many boxes, I wonder, would that be? Let me figure out how many bowls are in a box of cereal. And that'll give us a better idea of
know, 'cause
how many bowls in a box of cereal. Usually about 7 servings, Tara. So if you do like a serving as a bowl, that would mean you would have to eat about 10 boxes of cereal.
Oh man, I think 36 hours. I nailed it. What about you?
Well, this is now saying 10 to 12 servings.
Oh,
I don't have a bowl of cereal. I don't have a box of cereal to go look at.
I don't either.
So Terry, it's going to be probably anywhere from 7 to 10 boxes of cereal.
I could do it in 36 hours.
I think you're right. I think I could eat one for breakfast without thinking about it.
Oh, God, yeah.
Just to warm up for the day. I think I could do it in less than 24 hours. The milk would start to get you feeling heavy, though, T. That milk would start to get to you.
Just start sitting in your guts.
Yeah. 36 hours feels like a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll accept it. I think I could do it a little quicker. I think I could do it in 28 hours. How many bowls could you eat in 69 minutes? 69 hours, though.
In 69 hours or minutes?
Hours. 69 minutes? Sure. Maybe for 169th episode, we should see how many bowls of cereal we can eat during the podcast.
Yeah, people would be like, I can't listen to this.
It's going to be funny, though. I think we should maybe do it.
That's fine. I'll do it. I fucking love cereal.
It's going to make us... I don't want to feel that shitty. We'll see. That's pretty good. When we get to my number, when I'm at that, I just won't talk about it for very long.
Okay.
My number 5 thing related to the state of Michigan. Now, this person's already made one of my lists, but I love them so much, they're making the list again. But they're going to be at 5 since they've already been on the list. And that's Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders, playing for the Detroit Lions, born in Kansas, went to school in Oklahoma, but he did play for the Detroit Lions, and that's where I fell in love with him. That's where I know him best, is playing for the Detroit Lions. Barry Sanders, my number 5 thing related to the state of Michigan.
That's very good.
It was also very hard for me to not find something related to Detroit. I was trying really hard.
I know.
It was tough.
It was tough, but
I think one of my things that's lower on mine is going to be higher on yours, so that'll cancel out the cereal bullshit.
Okay.
What do you think about Barry Sanders, Tara? I don't need to talk about him. We've talked about him so much. Barry
Love
Sanders
him.
is my favorite running back
So
of all time.
good.
Greatest running back of all time.
Just
Barry Sanders.
greatest laugh in the world. Such a good football player.
Sweet boy, Barry Sanders.
Looks angry, but is like the sweetest little fluffy marshmallow. I love him. What are you doing?
I'm looking like a thumb.
I was like, you're kind of looking like Big Ed when you do that.
Who's Big Ed?
Google Big Ed.
Tara, Big Ed?
You know who you remind me of? Big Ed.
You know who you remind me of? Oh, you piece of shit. I know who that is. I've never watched that show.
I haven't either.
I can't believe that guy exists as a human being.
I know. And it's like on our TV.
And like people
know
like
him.
know him, and he's probably rich.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I think he had money before. I think that's how he got like a wife.
No, he was on 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, but I think he had to have he bought a fiance, didn't he?
I don't think so. I don't think that's how 90 Day Fiance works.
I think it is.
They don't buy them.
I think Trin watches that show.
All right. Are you ready for my number 4?
Yeah.
My number 4 thing related to the state of Michigan is the American Pie franchise.
Oh, wow. That's pretty high for you there.
Why?
I just don't know. I didn't know you cared about American Pie that much.
That's my childhood. I loved it. American Pie 1.
One singular scene almost made it.
On yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know how I roll.
Yeah, you like boobs.
I like boobs. So the
Yeah.
Elizabeth, what's her last name?
Elizabeth.
I was going to say Berkeley, but that's not right.
No. God.
Shannon Elizabeth.
Shannon
Duh.
Elizabeth, yeah.
The Shannon Elizabeth scene is like maybe the hottest any woman has ever looked in a movie.
I like your Nutty magazine.
She was so fucking hot. Him pre-jizzing twice makes a lot of sense. I mean, it made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, back to you. That almost made my list, and I'm actually surprised it didn't. But back to you. Since you brought up American Pie, I figured I might as well talk about it. But tell me about this being your childhood. I didn't know this about you.
How? It's like one of the movies that you watch and you're just like, oh my God, I want to be in high school. That looks like fun. And it's just, I mean.
It came out when I was in high school.
Was I in high school too?
No, I was a freshman when it came out.
I remember watching it with mom and dad too and being like, oh my God, what the fuck? While he's like boning the pie
On the counter.
on the counter. But it was funny because mom and dad were laughing and it was not
But
that
you're
awkward.
going with the whole series?
Well, yeah, because I like all of them. There's something about all of them that I really like.
American Wedding, American Reunion,
Yeah. I do.
America
like,
Pie Presents,
but I mean,
The Naked Mile.
No. But I will say, I mean, the first one by far is the best. But the second one's really fun too, and there's a lot of funny things.
The second one's got some good stuff in it.
And like
I love American Pie. I'm with you. It was close.
And it's like it's just about friendship, and it's so funny and
friendship.
Right, but I feel like I might be
fucking bitches.
I just feel like I'm a bro, so I like it. Don't what?
Tara, I'm the punk rock of podcasting. I'm allowed to do this.
God,
I'm allowed.
You're like fisting.
Boom, boom.
Is that how
boom.
you do?
Don't show this part to Anna.
Anna. Oh,
Anna Kendrick.
Okay, sorry.
How'd you not know who I was talking about?
Is that how you do like knuckles with your bros?
What do you mean? Is that how I do knuckles to my bros?
Like when you knuckle them? Hey, guy, knuckles.
Do I take my other hand and I'm cocking it in? Boom.
I might start. You should. It's
I don't hate
cool.
it. Hey, what's up, bros? Boom. I'm gonna add a little. Tara, we can do that when we see each other.
Hey, man.
That can be our thing. Boom. That's guys. This is actually the official Mellon. Tara, we finally found our official. This is our official Mellon Fights greeting. If you see us on the street, give us the Mellon Fight. Give us the Mellon Fights knuckle, which is boom, like you're giving a fist up the ass. So the official, because some people are only listening. So what I'm doing, guys, is I'm putting my hand over my fist and then I'm punching through, like when you're acting like you're butt slamming something.
Or you're
I forget that most people only listen to this. If they don't see the clip.
No.
If I don't make this, this will be a clip though, because we're gonna make this official. So the official Mellon Fights greeting. If you see us on the streets, if you're a Mellon fighter, boom, the Mellon Fights punch. Knuckles.
Which works
not to a
perfect
face, to each other's
too, because fight and we're like fist fight,
and we're a butthole buffoonery podcast.
Oh my god, it's like the most perfect.
It makes the most sense. Have we decided what our fans are called?
Mellon fighters?
Mellonites? I think we said Mellonites.
Mellonites.
I believe it's Mellonites.
If you're a Mellonite, it sounds so much like Mennonite.
Or M fighters.
M fighters.
Mellon fights.
What about the Juicy Gang?
The Juicy Gang. Yep, that's what it is. Yeah. So if you're part of the Juicy Gang and you see us on the streets, if you're part of the Juicy Gang, you see us on the streets, give us the Mellon Fight knuckles.
The Mellon Fight knuckles.
Boom. I can't wait to see you, Tara, and do it.
I know. Boom.
Boom.
It's gonna go.
Boom. So if you see us on the streets, Mellon Fighters,
do it.
Hey, Juicy Gang.
Juicy Gang.
You see us on the streets, get ready. Boom. I'm excited. The Juicy Gang makes a lot of sense because how juicy is a watermelon?
Exactly.
I've been eating watermelon the last few days.
It's juicy as hell. It's like juicing all over your face.
Could you eat a whole watermelon?
Yeah.
Me too.
I could.
My number 4 thing related to the state of Michigan is going to be, I'll just do it now, Kellogg's cereal. Specifically, if you said I had to pick one Kellogg's cereal, because Kellogg's is the original cereal, the original breakfast cereal company. Mm-hmm. They started with cornflakes. It was actually originally called, it was the Battle Creek Toasted Cornflake Company.
Battle Creek.
But if I had to pick one Kellogg cereal, so if I had to say my number 4 thing related to the state of Michigan, it would be Frosted Flakes. Love Frosted Flakes.
Not for
I'm
me.
a Frosted Flakes fanatic. Tara, you've told me you don't like Frosted Flakes, and I think you're a fucking idiot.
Mom likes a Frosted Flake.
Guess what? You don't get to that. You don't get one of them if you don't like Frosted Flakes.
Okay.
I love it. Boom. Mom likes Frosted Flakes?
She loves them.
What's your favorite Kellogg cereal, Tara?
Pops? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured you were going to say Pops.
There might be other ones that I'm not thinking of, but Pops
I'm more of a Post guy. I'm more of a Post cereal guy. If I had to pick cereals, I like Post stuff because that's where you got...
Lucky Charms?
Let me see. Post is, in my opinion, Post is better than...
Where's Post from?
Post? I don't know, actually. Tara, here's what Post has. Honey O's. Thank you very much. Honey Bunches of Oats. Yum. Oreos. Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles. Cocoa Pebbles. You know, my favorite cereals.
Yeah.
So I'm more of a Post cereal man than a... But Kellogg's got the ball rolling. Also, Kellogg's makes Pop-Tarts. Love Pop-Tarts.
Oh, yeah.
Can we agree on that? Pop-Tarts are also delicious.
Pop-Tarts are the best.
Hopefully I didn't steal one of your answers.
With what? Oh, Post is in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
They also
I just
have
broke
some in
someone's brain the
Michigan,
other day.
though.
I was telling them about how they're like, oh, the Fargo accent. I'm like, you mean the Minnesota accent?
Yeah.
You stupid fucks.
Stupid.
They're like, it's the movie's Fargo. I'm like, it's called Fargo because they leave Minnesota. They're like, they live in the Minneapolis area. They leave Minnesota to go to Fargo for one scene to hire a hitman.
Exactly.
That's it.
And it's
a
the
kidnapper
Minnesota
or a
accent.
kidnapper. Everyone's in Minnesota.
Yeah. And I
You
learned
stupid
that.
fucks.
I learned that when I saw Fargo because I was like, what the hell? This isn't even.
Yeah, everyone kept calling it the Fargo accent. When I was a kid. I'm like, is that the Fargo? I'm like, that sounds like people I know.
Yeah, exactly.
From Minnesota.
From Minnesota. All right. Are you ready for my number 3?
Super ready.
My number 3 thing related to the state of Michigan is Eminem.
Oh.
Eminem.
Oh, wow.
So here's the thing. Marshall Mathers.
Didn't make my list.
Marshall Mathers was not born in Detroit, but you know who was born in Detroit? Eminem.
Eminem, the character, the man.
Eminem.
Where was he born?
He was born in Missouri.
You didn't have to explain that he wasn't born there.
Why? I thought
I would have accepted it.
I know, but I thought it was
there. He's synonymous with Detroit.
But Eminem was born there. Marshall Mathers was not. So
where was he born?
He was born in Missouri.
Boo.
Boo.
Missouri, is that next week? No. You pick Marshall Mathers next week?
Minnesota's next week, I think.
Oh, okay. You mean Fargo?
Fargo.
Oh, I'm excited to talk about Minnesota. Fargo might make the list. I love Fargo. TV show and movie.
Yeah, very good. So this is why I like.
Tell me more about Eminem.
This is why I like.
I'm not familiar.
This is why I like him. I love his raps. I like the way he sounds when he raps. His raps are fun. He's like super lyrical, which is
super
cool.
fun. Talking about rape and murder quite a bit. Super fun.
Not those raps.
Okay.
The ones that like introduced us to him.
Where he's like a bigot and talks about gay stuff.
No.
Okay, I just don't know which ones you're talking about because these are all his most famous of songs.
I'm talking about, hi, my name is what? My name is who? My name is...
I'm pretty sure he says some fucked up shit in that somewhere.
Probably, but I like him. I think he's a good guy. I think he might be bisexual.
Why do you think that?
I feel like that's like the rumor going around.
What if he is?
There is nothing wrong with it.
I think that's the big thing that's bothering me the most about this whole Diddy thing, is that people are taking the wrong thing from it. They're like, all these people that are accused of being at Diddy parties.
Yeah.
Like, oh, see, like they're gay, and like that's the part that they're taking as the bad part. I'm like, well, people are allowed to be fucking gay.
Yeah.
The bad part is that there was like they were bringing like women in and basically making them have sex with people.
Exactly.
Like with like escorts and shit. That's the bad part. It's not that dudes may have had sex with each other.
Yeah.
You guys, that Diddy might have been giving it to LeBron up the pooper. He might have not been given.
Are they
might have
saying
given him
that?
the MELLONfights fist of approval.
Are they saying that? LeBron was at
Yeah, that's like one of the That's one of the because he's been known to go to a Diddy party.
Oh,
so there's like all this shit like that going on. But that's the thing is like all this homophobia is coming out. That's what drives me nuts about it. It's like I'm like God, like that's what these fucking morons latch onto is that part of it. Fucking drives me insane. It's like that's not illegal.
No. That's not the illegal stuff going
MJ
on.
never would have been there though. I know that goddamn much.
Oh my gosh.
But if he was, I wouldn't care.
Yeah. There was like a point in my life where all I would do is listen to Eminem and work out at the gym.
I like Eminem.
I think it was his Recovery album was like one of my faves. It was so good. I liked his stuff with Royce Day 5'9". That was awesome. I don't know. I just really enjoy his rapping.
Eminem. 8 Mile? You like 8 Mile, the movie?
I've never seen it.
You never seen 8 Mile, the movie?
Great song though in it. Lose Yourself.
You've never seen 8 Mile?
Amazing. No.
Here's the thing, 8 Mile is not a great movie, but you should watch 8 Mile.
Oh, okay.
Tara, we haven't watched a movie in a long time.
Yeah.
8 Mile could be a fun one. Because I haven't seen it in a while. I know it's fucking ridiculous movie. Tara, we should watch 8 Mile.
We'll watch 8 Mile.
We're going to watch 8 Mile for MELLONfights. Next week, we're going to talk 8 Mile, baby. We should have been doing it for this week. We're going to do it off the back. You got time this week to watch a movie?
Yeah, I'll find time.
Or do you want to do it, or do you want to watch it together when you're down here?
Ooh, that could be fun.
Let's do it in 2 weeks.
Let's do it in 2
the
weeks.
weekend. Let's do it after our pod.
Okay, perfect.
When you hang out, we'll watch it together. 8 Mile together.
I love it.
You know how we like to have a lazy morning sometimes and watch a movie. We'll do 8 Mile together in a couple of weeks, guys. We'll remind you we're going to do 8 Mile. So if you guys have never seen 8 Mile, watch 8 Mile.
Because we're going to talk about it.
We're going to talk about it in a couple of weeks. When are you coming down?
Not next week, but the following.
So in 2 weeks, 2 weeks, we'll be doing our 8 Mile.
So the
review.
22nd or 3rd.
Yeah, we'll probably record on the 23rd if I had to guess. Unless we record while you're here. We'll see.
We'll see.
Maybe we will. We haven't done that in a while. Yeah, Eminem. So my number 3 thing, also music related, my number 3 thing related to the state of Michigan, I think this will be higher on yours. The number 3 thing related to the state of Michigan is Motown music. Motown music. I kind of said almost music in general because Detroit is just in Michigan is synonymous with music. You got the Motown shit, you got the Eminem shit, you got the White Stripes shit, stuff like that. You got Kiss. Is Kiss from Detroit?
I don't know. Bob Seger is.
Bob Seger is? Or does Kiss just sing about Detroit?
I think they just sing Detroit Rock City.
Is that what it is? So Detroit Rock City.
So.
Kiss from? Where is Kiss from, actually?
I don't know. Because I didn't see them when I was looking up.
New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think they were from there. That's why they didn't make my list. But the song Detroit Rock City, for sure. But yeah, music in general, but Motown. But I decided to go just Motown. Motown, I mean, too many to name. We can name. They're higher on your list, I imagine, Tara.
Yeah.
You're a Motowner.
They are higher on my list.
So we'll talk about Motown when we get up to you. We'll skip me for now.
All right, perfect.
And we'll move up. But Motown, obviously, it's a lot of people. The influence Motown has on everything that comes after it.
Yeah.
Is so important. Eminem being one of those people.
Yep.
Diddy being one of those people. Diddy was a Motown Records person, by the way.
Awesome.
So now you know.
My number 2 thing related to the state of Michigan is the show Detroiters / Tim Robinson /
Too low.
Richardson.
Way too fucking low. We're not talking about them yet.
Okay.
We'll talk about when we get to mine, just like we're not talking about Motown, really.
Okay.
You can say a real quick thing about Detroiters. And Tim Robinson.
Perfection.
Or we'll just do it now.
No,
but let's just talk about both things now, because now we know my number 1 and we know your number 1.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do my number 2 yet.
Yeah,
I didn't do my number 2 yet.
You do your number 2.
And then we'll talk our number 1s.
Yes.
My number 2 thing related to the state of Michigan is Faygo Red Pop. Keep it coming, baby. Pour it down my throat. Put that red drink in my gullet. Ba-boom, ba-boom. I don't drink it much anymore because there's so much sugar in it, but it tastes so goddamn good. When I drink if you take a Faygo Red Pop out of the bottom of a cooler in the summer, it's the coldest thing and tastiest thing that's ever touched your lips. I promise you that right now. Drink that with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and some Funyuns. You're living a goddamn life. You're living the life. All Faygo not created equal. I'm not a big on all the other flavors, but Faygo Red Pop, zip me up and put me in a bag.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Because I'm dead because it's that good.
Because it's that good.
I don't drink a lot of Faygo Red Pop because, like you said, very sugary. But it's good.
I love
It's a strawberry pop. I mean, come on.
I love strawberry pop.
And then our mother loves Faygo Red Pop, but she's become more of a Faygo Orange girl. She loves Faygo Orange Pop.
It's not even close to as good.
I know. She just doesn't.
Not even close to as good.
She doesn't really drink Faygo Red Pops anymore.
I'd rather have a Faygo root beer.
She's a Faygo Orange girl.
Okay. Well, I'm a Red Pop guy. That's why it's number 2 of my things about the state of Michigan.
Yep.
All right, let's go to our number 1s. Which one do you want to talk about first? Let's talk about Motown first, then we'll talk about...
Detroiters?
No. Well, yes, technically
Detroiters, Tim Robinson, Sam Richardson.
But I only picked... So my number 1 is Tim Robinson.
Oh, it's just Tim Robinson?
Yeah. It's Tim Robinson. I love me some Sam, but he ain't Tim Robinson. I think Tim Robinson changed in the game. Sam's in some shit that I don't like that much. Tim Robinson, anything he's in, fucking slays me.
But I feel like even if
I love Sam in the things he's
yes.
in, but I don't love the things he's in. Like he's in like that after party show. I don't love it. He's very charming and great in it, but it ain't fucking Detroiters. It ain't fucking I Think You Should Leave. It ain't fucking Friendship.
I just
it ain't
love him.
Cook County Social Club.
Yeah. So for me, it was Detroiters, Tim and Sam are all one just because like I love their friendship. And I
do
love
too.
Detroiters, and I love what they do.
Separating
I
them
love
was
what they
hard.
do.
I thought about keeping it together.
I love what they do together. I love what they do separately. I love that, like, on
Hold on, I want to
Instagram.
get a hot. My number one thing related to the state of Michigan is Tim Robinson. Not talk away. I just want that as a cut
Yeah.
because we got to talk about Tim. The whole world loves Tim Robinson,
Yeah.
but we've been loving him for a long time. We're not the first people to love him,
No.
but we're in the early. We
have loved him.
caught him early.
We caught him early with the Cook County Social Club, that's for sure.
Mhm.
But what I was saying is with the Tim Robinson, Sam friendship, like on Instagram, they don't wish anybody else happy birthdays except each other. Like, they're best friends, and I just love it that they're the besties. And in Detroiters, they're the besties, and they live next door to each other, and it's just such a good show. I love it.
Yeah, I think like I love Detroiters. Detroit almost just made my list by itself.
Yeah.
Just the idea of Detroit. And there was all these things I could have, but they all kind of fell back on to Tim
Yeah.
because I think You Should Leave is the funniest sketch show in I don't know, maybe my favorite one ever, to be honest. Maybe back to the original 2 seasons of Chappelle's Show probably is the closest thing I can think of. That just like every sketch that comes on, I fucking love. Because Key and Peele I loved,
Yeah.
but like there'd be sketches I didn't care about as much. They grew on me. They would grow on me sometimes, but like every sketch when it comes on, the I Think You Should Leave, I'm like instantly like, yep, I get it.
I just love that the world embraced him because it is a little wacky and it is a little weird and out there, but people love it. And I think it's because everyone can see just how freaking funny that man is and how brilliant his mind is. It's just so silly and fun and cool.
Yeah,
He seems like a cool dude.
It'll always be annoying that they didn't use him properly on SNL.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me that they couldn't figure it out. That's
Right.
bullshit.
No.
If he would have been putting his sketches out there, people would have fucking started eating them up just
I
like
know.
they do now.
Like, think of like some of the weird stuff they did, like with
Sandler
Kristen Wiig, and it's like,
Yeah.
this is weird. Like, he could have done stuff weird too, and people would have liked it.
Absolutely. I think it's bullshit, but luckily enough, the people around him saw something in him, and like the people that were popular wanted to work with him because he clearly was probably the funniest person in all those rooms.
Yes.
So I'm always happy that it's one of those things where I'm like happy that it's rare that you're happy for like just a person that you don't really know.
Right. Exactly.
But I'm just like beyond happy that someone like that can like, I'm happy that the world has embraced him.
Yes.
'Cause, you know, sometimes they're annoying about it. Duh. Because why wouldn't they be? Because they're annoying about everything. That's probably just jealousy. Because why wouldn't they be? Why tomorrow I should be walking down the street and fucking 20 people should be trying to fucking melon fights fist bump me. You guys better learn this.
The power punch.
And then you're number one.
Motown, baby.
So yeah, Tim Robinson slays. I actually almost did a top 5 list of Tim Robinson things. It was just Detroit, the basketball round ball basketball sketch he did on SNL. Cook County Social Club made that list.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and then it was Dan Flash's shirts.
Yep. So good.
And then I couldn't pick a fifth. There's too many things to choose from. If I had to, I would probably say I don't know. I don't know what I would pick. There's too many things.
I know.
Probably his Doritos commercials. Anyway, give me your number one.
My number one is my number one
3?
thing related to the state of Michigan is Motown.
Motown.
It's one of my most favorite. It is my favorite genre of music, I think. I just love it so much. Smokey Robinson, Marvin Gaye, The Supremes. It's just such good. You can dance to it, like a fun way to dance is to Motown. It's just got such a vibe that I love. The Jackson
Motown,
5.
again,
Just,
Motown changed the sound of music. And then again, everyone started to steal from it. I don't want to say steal from it, was inspired by it, and it changed music forever.
Mm-hmm.
That Motown sound, you know,
I mean,
Michael Jackson, the Jacksons,
just the vibe of it is so
Marvin
freaking
Gaye.
cool.
You know, it was, you know,
Flavor, lots of flavor.
flavor.
The Temptations, like, oh my god.
Yeah. So it's very good. You got your Lionel Richies and stuff like that. So again, and then like everything after that kind of comes from there. Like everyone starts to try to sound like that and sound like a little bit of that
I mean,
vibe. Pop music for sure.
When Leon Bridges started and he kind of brought it back to some Motown sounds, I couldn't have been happier.
Not a fan.
You used to be.
No, I've been in like I'm not. It's not that I think he's fine, but I've actually gone away from anyone that tries to sound Motown now. It's rare that I like it. Anyone that tries to sound old school, it sounds. Some of it I like. There's a few bands I think that they're doing it a little like there's a modern twist to it, but some people I feel like just try to sound like they're from the Motown era, and it just it doesn't come off as genuine to me, so I struggle with it sometimes.
I love
Especially
Leon
when it's
Bridges.
a Whitey's. Are you a Teddy Swims gal? Barf.
Some of his songs are catchy, but I would never go see him in a concert setting.
But man, white people flock to him.
Yeah.
White people are like, oh, listen to this white boy with all this soul.
And like Jelly Roll too.
Jelly Roll is not really
good
style of
singer.
music. I'm not a Jelly Roll guy at all. I don't dislike Jelly Roll the human. He actually seems like he's a fine dude. Is he a Detroit guy?
I don't think so. Maybe.
I have no idea. We didn't mention Kid Rock.
No.
And we didn't mention Joe C. But a couple. So that's our top 5 things related to the state of Michigan. It's getting late. Let's finish this thing up. Let's do a couple honorable mentions here. I didn't have Home Improvement, but I had Tool Time.
Ooh.
I don't want the show Home Improvement. I just want Tool Time. My only time I liked that show is when it was Tool Time.
I mean, Tool Time.
I didn't really like the rest of the show. I just liked when they were doing Tool Time.
That was the best part of the show, except JTT wasn't on it.
JTT on Tool Time, Tara.
No. So I would.
But everyone else was annoying on the show, so I liked Tool Time. Because first of all, you got Al.
Yeah. And he was always breaking shit, which is hilarious.
Al didn't break shit.
No, Tim did.
Oh, Tim. Yeah, Tim was a doofus.
Yeah.
It was great. A couple other Madonna, Terry Crews, Magic Johnson. Just a couple of people born in Michigan.
Yep.
You got some more of those, more born in Michigans that need to be mentioned?
Kristen Bell. Lizzo. That's all.
That's it. Okay.
Yep.
I also had a couple TV shows that were worth mentioning, and it was Martin, obviously.
Love Martin.
And then the only other ones I said was Tool Time and Detroiters.
For TV shows?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
There was more, but I didn't care about them as much.
I said Tommy Boy.
Sure.
Jiffy Mix.
Yeah, for movies, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't go to movies, but go ahead.
Jiffy Mix.
Jiffy Mix.
Detroit style pizza.
Oh, you do like that.
And
Little Caesars?
No, I like Jets. And Dan
I like
Campbell.
Little Caesars Detroit style, though.
Never
That's the
had
first
it.
time I ever had it was Little Caesars. I didn't know it was Detroit style, though.
And my
like their
last one
pan?
was Dan
Zero G
Campbell.
pan?
I never
What?
had it. My last one was Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell.
I love him.
Just coaching?
Yep.
Couple movies. I said the Fab Five.
Yep.
Playing in Michigan. That's
Yep.
great. You got RoboCop. It's a fun. It's a fun fun Detroit movie. Beverly Hills Cop, the original, but I didn't put it on my list. Original Beverly Hills Cop or Beverly Hills Cop 2 is more my jam, and that's mostly in L.A.
Yeah.
The Crow. American Pie. I said Prancer. Love
Boring
Prancer.
movie.
And I think that's it.
All right. We did it.
Detroit, baby. Couple of emails.
Detroit. Yeah.
Let me look up what we're going to do next week first, and then we'll close it out on emails. So we're going to do Minnesota, our top 5 Minnesota things, and we need a list, maybe a 69 list, because it's our countdown to 69, Tara. Next.
Countdown to 69.
Holidays today. We'll do maybe figure a holiday thing out that'll help us pick 69 something. Think about 69 stuff, T. Today is June 12th. It's National Loving Day. What would you love to get 69
June
of, Tara?
12th. It's not June 12th. It's June 9th.
Thursday is. Oh, that's upcoming. National Loving Day is this week. Tara, how about we do our top 3? This is just do a top 3.
Okay.
Things that we would love to get 69 of. And you can't pick 69s.
Okay.
Top 3 things, or should we do 5?
Let's do 5.
Our top 5 things we'd love to get 69 of. Love to get 69 of.
Okay.
Whose birthdays is it today, Tara? Whose birthday is it?
Johnny
Famous birthdays. Johnny Depp is 62. Can he still get it?
His teeth are bad.
Are they? Mm-hmm. Natalie Portman is 44. Also, Tara, when I did famous people born in Michigan, Tim Robinson did not come up.
I saw that, and
which
then I
blew my mind. Like all these shitty, he's super fucking famous.
Exactly.
Like,
And then I
people
googled
love
him because I was like, was he not born there? And he was.
He is.
Detroit, Michigan.
He's born in Detroit. But
Idiots.
Stassi Baby 28's getting on there. Michael J. Fox is born today, 64. Can he still get it? Probably. Who else do you know? Man.
Hey, Drew,
I mean, I
it's
kind of know these
national-
people, but if I said their names, you probably wouldn't know what I was talking about.
Drew.
What?
True. It's National Donald Duck Day. Can you give me
Oh,
your
shit,
top?
Tara. Name your top 3 fictional ducks.
I was-
Fucking go.
I just was going to tell you to do that. Or
Okay,
your
I
top
will.
3 ducks.
Top 3 ducks.
Yeah. Duck.
I'm going to go with number 3. Can I do number 3? Huey, Louie, and
Dewey?
Dewey? All 3?
Yeah.
My number 3 is Huey, Louie, and Dewey. My number 2 is Daffy because Daffy got an attitude. And my number 1 is, of course, Howard the duck. My top 3 ducks. Huey, Louie, and Dewey. Is it really Huey, Louie, and Dewey?
I don't know. I think so.
Huey,
Louie, Dewey.
Louie, and Dewey, yeah.
Yeah.
So my number 3 ducks are Huey, Louie, and Dewey. All at number 3.
Love it.
Daffy, because he is
got
is
attitude.
incorrigible.
Yeah.
And of course, you got Howard the Duck at number 1 because we grew up on Howard the Duck. If you had to pick, would that be your 3? Or
It's
who'd you
pretty
sneak in
good.
there?
I would have picked the Mighty Ducks.
Ooh, the Mighty Ducks is a good one. I thought maybe you could do Donald Duck.
But
Did I say Daffy Duck?
Yeah. Yeah.
I meant Donald. I don't like Daffy. Why was I saying Daffy?
Which
I don't like
one's
Daffy.
Daffy?
Huh?
Which Daffy?
Daffy Duck. No, what did I
No,
say?
Daffy Duck's the one that's got attitude.
Daffy Duck's the one I like.
Yeah, he's got the
Yeah, I was right.
tours.
Donald is Huey,
Donald's
Louie,
like-
and Dewey's dad.
Yeah.
What about Scrooge?
Scrooge is good. Scrooge
Scrooge
McDuck.
McDuck? What about the duck from DuckTales?
Scrooge. Oh, wait. Isn't that Scrooge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah. The Dell's Ducks.
Oh, wait. Is Scrooge McDuck their dad?
No, it's her uncle.
No,
Yeah.
Donald Duck is their nephews. They're Donald's nephews.
Who's their dad?
Hold on.
I could have sworn their dad.
Triplet
their
nephews
uncle.
created by Todd Osborne. They first appeared in 1907. Their granduncle is Scrooge McDuck.
Oh. Who's their dad?
I don't know, dude.
Maybe we don't know him. He's maybe out of the spotlight.
Dang, are they orphaned?
Oh my gosh. And that's why they live with Scrooge McDuck? How awesome is swimming
That
in
might be
his
it.
gold?
What's that?
How awesome is Scrooge McDuck swimming in his gold?
Yeah, man.
He's
Scrooge
so
McDuck
cool.
might.
In
Scrooge McDuck's a regular
swimsuit.
Donald Trump of the duck world.
He really is.
I'm trying
Darkwing
to figure
Duck.
out- They are the nephews of Donald and great grandnephews of Scrooge McDuck. They're maternal uncles, so they're
Oh, they're
okay.
moms.
so Donald's their mom was Donald's sister or
Who's
brother,
Okay.
or Donald was their mom's brother.
Okay.
So
We don't know her.
Where's she at? I'm
What's her name?
trying to find out.
Remember
I think they're
Darkwing Duck?
orphans. I'm gonna say they're orphans. Darkwing Duck's a good one.
Yeah.
What was the one where it was like a nighttime show on like USA and it was like a little like darker? Duckman. Remember Duckman? George Costanza voiced Duckman. Do you have any other things like that?
No, just that one.
All right, so we're going to do our top 5 things that we'd love to have 69 of. I feel like we've done this one already, but I don't care. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Because it changes probably year to year. Because like if
Definitely
someone
does.
said, Drew, you're going to get 69 cool new jean jackets in the next year, I go, fuck yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I am. Hey, Tara.
What?
I got 2 emails.
Let's hear them.
This one is hate mail.
Oh, God.
Randy Shep Jr. Dearest Duncan D's Nutters. Okay. So I haven't emailed or even listened in the past 2.5 years or so. Oh, wow.
God.
Why admit to that?
Rude.
In my defense, I really haven't listened to any podcast in that span of time.
I don't know if
Defense not accepted.
Right?
I decided to listen today after Jim Mel Dog honked at me while I was out for a walk at lunchtime. He must have been horny. Okay. It's probably true. I also saw a clip of you guys asking for hate mail.
Oh,
I don't have a
that's
lot,
right.
but I do want to say that people that aren't listening do have stinky pits, stinky buttholes, and stinky poops. Well, Randy, you're including yourself in that, you stupid fuck. I'm thinking of starting listening again that my stinky pits, butthole, and poops will disappear. Oh, he's admitting that. Okay, good to know. Oh, yeah, because you were saying that. I think that's what you were saying last week, right?
Yeah.
I haven't listened to the whole pod for this week yet, but there are my top 3 sharks. The sharks and shark bites. Good call.
Good.
The great white. If you got a great white, you had
Oh
a
my
boner
God, yes.
all day. If you
You're
get a
like
great, because you didn't always get a great white.
Yeah.
You didn't always get a great
You
white.
didn't.
Probably one of my all-time favorite fruit snacks. He's right. The sharks from the board game Shark Attack. That's a good game. Love that game. And then the sharks from Toy Story. The shark from Toy Story. He pops out of the box wearing Woody's hat and mocks him. Funny stuff.
I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
That is a good scene.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Lame, I know. However, I had to send it an email to let you know I'm still alive and I'm still waiting for my award for being the listener of the year that one time. Well, you
stopped.
You may have lost your privileges, buddy boy.
I don't know
Please
if
make
you can
me wet
dethrone
and I will
Genie.
stay wet. Please make me wet and I will stay wet. Randu. He's a strange dude. Just gonna throw that out there. We got one more email from our mother. Dang, it's getting late. We're an hour and 40, and let's speed this up. Hey, enjoyed the pod last week. I wish I would have known you could pick 5 men and 5 women that can still get. There are lots. You had good lists. This week, list of 5 things where I could take 69 on and win. Looks like she gets it. We'll see. Something like that. She said, number 5, staring someone in the eye without blinking. Sounds like that's only, you can only do that to one person at a time.
I think we.
So it sounds like she might have done it just like you.
Yeah.
4, playing chase with a jump rope. 2 people twirling at me being chased like I'm the gingerbread man.
What's
I
that
don't.
mean?
You can't do that for 69 people. Asking people if something tastes good before they ever have a chance to taste it. She's basically saying things that she does and thinks she's good at. Scare the bejesus out of someone. She could be 69 people at that and one make people feel comfortable. She probably beat most people at that, but also she can make me feel real uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't think she got it.
I don't
think either of you got it.
I don't think we did either.
Things about the state of Michigan that are groovy. 5, road lines and traffic lights. Yeah, I saw that. I'd like the world to be a little more hectic. Motown at number 4. 5, 3
Low.
is Detroit Motor City. What would we do without automobiles? Probably live better lives. Ford versus Ferrari, great movie. Gotta love a Ford. More of a Chevy man myself.
I'm a Ford
Branded
girl.
cereal. I guess she loves her Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
Is her other car a Ford too? I drive a Ford. What am I talking about? Branded cereal, ageless treat, Kellogg. Honorable mention, the sand dunes and Great Lakes, the state borders, 4 of the 5. That is true. Movies, Gran Torino, Dreamgirls, and RoboCop. Inventions, 5-day work week, computer games.
5-day
Famous
work week
people.
sucks.
Huh?
We need fewer than 5 days.
I'm with you.
4.
Famous, but it used to be more. Famous people, Kristen Bell, Selma Blair. She says, Elwood's pal. Thanks. Diana Ross, Motown icon, founder of Motown Group, The Supremes. Tom Selleck, Francis Ford Coppola, Henry Ford, Tom Selleck again, David Spade.
Tom Selleck.
Someone couldn't get Tom Selleck off their
Tom
mind.
Selleck.
That's it. Love you. Have a Tuesday. Tara, Mom's not wrong.
She's not
So don't
wrong.
forget, next week we're going to do our top 5 things related to the state of Minnesota, our top 5 things that we would love getting 69 of. And I think that's it. And in 2 weeks' time, we're going to be doing
8 Mile.
8 Mile. And in 3 weeks' time, I'm going to be doing the cup game. I'm going to be doing the cup song. Oh, and next week, Tara, we have to write a wingman thing.
Wingman.
I got to write a wingman thing for you so you can bag Zac Efron, and you got to write a wingman thing so I can bag Anna Kendrick.
Perfect.
All right. Tara,
Drew.
stay wet.
Stay wet.
and have a Tuesday.
Have a Tuesday.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Melon
Melon
fights.
fights.